Why did the black guy get fired from the M&M factory?
I don't know. Why did he get fired?
He kept throwing away all the W's. Hit it.
Welcome to the OF podcast, coming to you from some hellhole in America. Now here are your hosts, David, Ram, and James. Let the pain begin.
Welcome to the OFO podcast. Obviously, I did a really good joke because James is still laughing about it.
What the hell?
My name is David. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. This is the last day that we're going to be doing Juneteenth for this month because it's the end of June. If James could stop doing the giggles, I will make him watch more Friday the 13th film.
I could see that actually happening.
No shit.
That's the problem. That's why it was so funny.
Well, we were actually just talking about the whole bullshit with the Carlo Cruz things. Ram informed us that there's multiple fights that got broke out at the, not even on the cruise, before the cruise, and then kind of went into the cruise. What was it about? Why were they fighting again?
I don't know. The first fight where they were trying to board the cruise ship, massive fight broke out. There was multiple security or police involved. The one on the cruise ship, another massive fight broke out over chicken strips. And even the guy recording was like, this is ridiculous, over some damn chicken strips.
Was he white that was recording it?
No.
It was a black guy. He'd be like, yeah, what about the watermelon? Way to live on the stereotypes, black people. Way to live into the stereotypes. Fighting over fried chicken.
Seriously.
How are you doing this week, Ram?
Good, hanging in there, but doing good.
Good to hear. What about you, James? Are you done for your giggling?
Yes, I am.
Lies. We got some more giggles in there.
Yeah,
There's more giggles. There are going to be more giggles
today, but you know.
Yeah, we never are.
Before we get too much into this, first off, we got our sponsor, which is Mr. James and his books. And Waking Wild Book 1, A Harem Survival Adventure, is still number one.
Mm-hmm,
it's a book that will not go away.
Here to stay, number one forever.
See, you fucked up. You fucked up, sir, because you gave it away for free. You never give something away for free. And like now when you come out with a book, it's good for like a week or two. It's number one. And then everyone's like, let's go back to this one.
Mm-hmm. And of course, that one does generate most of the other sales because they come for that. And then they say, oh, I like this. Let me look at his other stuff.
And chicks need to be nude on there. That's just all I'm saying.
And I don't think I can do that. I don't think I'm allowed. You know.
That's not the positive attitude we want to hear at the OFO podcast. I want to hear you say, I believe I can. I can do it.
With a can-do attitude and titties on full display.
Yeah, it's not
old biddies.
Common harem kind of cover. It's other than the girls on there, it's not the kind of style that you normally.
Well, yeah, because when I think harem, I think of like Egyptian kind of deal where like they're all like in like loincloths, like silk loincloth types of deal, and some dude sitting on a throne. And
you're thinking more of a traditional.
Yeah.
The Muslims have where they have multiple wives and concubines and stuff like that. But
we will be talking about Muslims.
In the West, it's just become a synonymous with a man with more than one woman.
Then why don't you have Mormons in photo instead, sir?
Well, because you can't tell what they are, and it's not a religious book.
I don't know. I've never seen Mormons wear that. They usually wear those little tight, little white shirts and stuff like that.
Mormons. That's what I'm saying. It's a survival. That's why I said
the moral of the story is I just want to get laid. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
much.
I want a book. I want a choose your own adventure book where it ends with me getting sucked off.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that.
Comes with a robotic fleshlight.
You should write your own and do that.
All right, guys. Well, I think we've had enough levity to begin with. I think it's time to have even more levity here at the OFO podcast because it is now time for the Twitter files. So go ahead and hit that.
It's time for some weird shit on Twitter. It's time for the Twitter files.
All right, guys. So this week, as you know, I love video games, and there is another video game out. I don't know what you heard about the cop over there in Yeah.
Mhm.
So there's a fuck ton of these, but I only chose like the best one. This is a new video game coming. It's currently in development. We don't know what's coming out, but I am going to put my hard-earned money. This is more anticipated than Grand Theft Auto 6 for me, and that's my game of the year this year.
Introducing the most realistic female police simulator ever created, where every decision can change everything. Will you have
I don't know
what
how the
it
phone
takes
turned into a
to
gun, but I'm
protect
allowing
and
it.
serve? Montreal Female Cop Simulator. Introducing.
Okay. Although that is hilarious, I understand what happened. It's
Go
not-
over it because I only heard little bits of it.
There was an armed assailant, and he was shooting people in Montreal. The cops responded. There was a male cop and a female cop. From what I've seen off the videos, the male cop gets severely injured. He gets shot. He is bleeding bad. He's going behind cover, and I don't know if he's fading away, too much blood loss, but he's crawling. He's bleeding. Female cop is hiding behind cover. The assailant is somewhere over here, and the female cop's hiding behind some sort of plant raised garden display thingy.
Okay.
A random bystander runs up on her. I can understand. She just saw her partner get shot. He's dying. He's clearly dying. The random bystander comes up, runs up next to her. She freaks out and shoots her innocent bystander and kills him. It looks like she hits him in the upper torso or the head.
Oh,
he goes
Technically,
down.
he was running from the direction of the shooter, and he runs around the corner, and he turns to face her, and she just boom, just turns and shoots.
Yep.
I'm kind of with you on this, Ram. I can kind of understand it, but most police officers won't discharge their weapon until they actually see that they have a weapon. I mean,
They should.
she just kind of blindly fired.
You can say that, but
I could see it both ways.
in full panic mode, I understand how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not saying it wouldn't happen to anybody else.
It could have been a guy could have done simply the same thing. And in fact, we have seen that in the past.
Most likely a trained special ops,
John Wick
guy, probably that wouldn't have happened to that person.
If you drilled regularly with you having your armed and your unarmed, and you have to go through your course, and you're choosing which ones to shoot and which ones not, and they just pop up all of a sudden, that could mitigate that kind of thing, or at least significantly lower the chance. But police officers don't really do that. It's not the movies. They do the same thing most of us do.
I mean, for
We're
police
arraigned.
officers, honestly, it's kind of rare. I mean, some police officers never even bother ever firing their weapon once.
Most never fire their weapon their entire career.
Mm-hmm.
So other than on the range.
Yeah.
The videos are hard to watch.
This one especially, but I still want to play this game.
It's easy to make fun of, and I actually kind of made me laugh in a way. I mean, it's sad for the person, but because you're like, oh yeah, because we see so many female cops and how they really do not and 90% of them don't belong on the force, honestly, at least not in the field. But so it's easy to point to that, but at the same time, AJ makes a good, Ram makes a good point.
Yeah. I agree.
It's just a big old tragedy.
Anybody
Something
could
like
have made
that.
that mistake.
Something like that shouldn't be happening, especially like the senseless mass shooting that guy started.
Yeah.
In Canada, isn't Canada like a gun-free country or something like that, minus like hunting rifles and stuff like that?
It doesn't stop criminals, so it doesn't matter how many
Never
laws.
does.
It doesn't matter how many gun laws you try and create or enforce. Like the criminals, they don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't. You can't create laws for people that don't give a shit about those laws. Okay, here's Big Mike and Barack.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I just ran across this and I just said, yes, this is hilarious.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They are kind of old. They are kind of wrinkly. I could see them as turtles. Okay, so this is an Amazon driver that decided to deliver a package to this house.
Oh my gosh.
Too lazy to walk up the walkway.
Or drive down the driveway.
And look, that lawn is fucking immaculate. And my lawn, I wish was like that, but my lawn sucks. But it's going to take weeks and weeks for that lawn to heal.
Yeah.
And this one hit the trifecta, guys. She's black. She's pregnant, and she can't drive her shit, and she's female. So it's actually a quad.
Yeah, sue for damages. That's
Well, yeah, that's what kind of the comments on this video have been saying, that Amazon's going to wind up getting sued because of this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the lawn was dirt, even then I'd be like, there's a driveway right the fuck there.
Yeah. Yeah, if it were just a dirt field, and you see that a lot in country, homes.
Yeah, I mean,
Or people will park all over the front and stuff, and it doesn't matter. Okay, then do that. That's a well-groomed.
well, not anymore. And at that point, I would just start doing donuts because you've already fucked it up.
mm,
All right, moving on.
Well, she should be fired and then
Yeah,
have
you
to pay for the
should.
damages.
Let's see here. Alleged leader of Feeding Our Future $200 million fraud scheme arrested in Somalia after years on the run. This guy was on the run for, I think, let's see here. Didn't say, but I think I read it something like 13 years. Might be wrong on that. But yeah, a joint effort between the Somali government and the FBI basically raided and finally arrested him. He's supposedly going to get 40 years in prison. That I'm cool with, as long as it's 40 years in prison in a Somalian jail, because
It would be better.
yeah, because if it's over here, I don't want to pay the fucking tax for the shit. Not only that, Somalian prisons sound like hellholes, like the whole country itself.
I mean,
So-
they don't have a military. They don't have a government like Somalis.
Oh, good. Maybe he won't get fed.
I mean, they don't have like a parliament over there or nothing. It's just like a failed state.
And that's why they keep coming here. All right, let's see here. 3 people have now been arrested in connection to an assault of Sammy Lee at Whiskey J's nightclub. She was a white girl. And on June 25th, Beijing Brown, Atlanta Mumfrees voluntarily surrendered to law enforcement. Sammy Lee of Longview, Texas, was attacked by individuals she said were Carmelo Anthony supporters while having drinks at Whiskey J's. According to Sammy, she was jumped by multiple girls she had never met or seen before. Sammy says while she was being beaten, the girls were yelling, "Free Carmelo."
So I have something to say about this.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember all the hoax attacks that we've seen before? Like they left a noose on my desk. It turned out to be fake.
Yeah.
Or they said this is MAGA country, and what was it, Juicy Smollett or whatever?
Yeah.
Where it was like clearly fake. This girl, I have to admit, when I first heard her story, it sounded fake. It sounded super fake. Why would somebody that's attacking you tell you why they're attacking you?
Because they're stupid.
They wanted to find the smallest white girl that they could and beat her up, and then say free Carmelo and stuff. It sounded really fake, and I was like, but I'm inclined to believe her because of the other videos we've seen of random black individuals attacking white people, saying, weren't you on jury selection for Carmelo and shit like that? And then it turns out to be fucking 100% true.
I don't know why, because they arrested him, and I don't know why they haven't released their photos. But this was a few days ago, so we probably already have the photos of them by now. But that's usually weird. As soon as once they're booked and they're photoed, that's it. It's gone. You go to busted.com and you can find the fucking pictures. All right, let's hear it. Now, this brings me faith into the Lord. Louisiana pastor beats up a man who allegedly threatened to rape and kill his wife and grandchildren. Pastor Tony Spell of Life Tabernacle Church says he was working was working on a school bus when the neighbor's sons started shouting at him. Spell said that it's his job as the natural protector to protect his church and family. He said, Tony, I'm going to rape your wife. I'm going to rape all of your grandchildren. And he said, the next time you go out of town, I'm going to kill them. And what the F? And this is pretty funny because if he says, what the F? He didn't censor anything else. So he's like, you can't say fuck. But he said, I'm going to rape and kill and I'm going to F. So at least, he's lowering down on the curse words. And then what the F are you going to do about it, Spell said. The neighbors, the Sherwin family, claim Spell is not telling the truth. And yeah, that's Tony's family, I guess. But during a press conference, Spell was backed by members of his church who said they've made multiple complaints about the Sherwin family to police. Spell's attorney said that Sherwin's family has a large industrial-scale camera that could see from across the street all the way to the pulpit. Spell was hit with multiple misdemeanor summonses in 2020 during the COVID lockdowns when he refused to close his church. Good on him. The city, Central City Police are friends with these folks across the street. When Pastor Spell was being surveilled 24/7, it was with the help of the man across the street, Spell's lawyer said. The pastor was reportedly arrested and booked for second-degree battery. And as you can see, he's just, for a church pastor, he beating some ass.
He's got them holy hands.
Oh,
So
Right.
everything up to the point where he starts covering his head should be justified. The fact that he kept hitting him while he was not fighting, that's
the
what,
dude looks like a meth head.
that's most likely what he was charged on. Because this other kid, he takes the first swing.
Does he? I didn't see the... Yep, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So
Well,
then-
it doesn't matter. Me personally, if you swing at me and you're on your ass, getting your ass beaten by me afterwards, hey, you threw the first punch.
Those,
You're responsible for your fucking action.
right there, those are distractionary strikes when he's trying to gain control of him. So that should all be justified. That right there, that may be criminal charges.
Well, they did charge him on second-degree battery, but what I don't agree with on this whole thing, he threw the phone. The phones are expensive.
Those are expensive.
And don't go out and try to act like Mr. Belly Badass in Crocs. You're not, I'm sorry. Just don't do it.
Yeah. See, now the only unfortunate part about this is with him being arrested, now his family is going to be at risk because they won't have him around to protect him.
Well, supposedly, according to the statement, they've been kind of a pain in the ass to his family anyways. So, I mean, what's the difference? The only difference is now that the boy knows that the pastor will kick his ass. So, praise be to Jesus.
He's got the power to load.
He's got the power to load. Put your hands on the screen and feel the love.
Protecting your family with violence is not unbiblical.
Nope.
Jesus said, get a sword, and there's a reason
Oh,
for that.
yeah. So
Well, unfortunately, he's not.
Jesus said, "I come not to bring peace, but a sword."
Yeah.
It's not a peaceful religion
Yeah.
whatsoever.
People misunderstand the whole turn the other cheek thing. That's just, that's more of an argument thing. If you call me a name, I shouldn't be beating you up because you call me a name, right? Things like that. It's you bring peace, right?
Yeah.
Always bring peace. But if you're protecting yourself, your family, your others, your country, violence is an acceptable method to do that.
I don't condone violence, but this is awesome, and I condone this. Yes, I do.
The whole turn the other cheek thing, I see it like somebody pulls up next to me in traffic and flips me off. I'm like, whatever. I'm never going to see you again in my entire life.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't freak out about that, chase them down and cause a problem, right? I mean,
But they disrespected you, sir, by the code of the blacks. We had to get even.
Yeah, that's a black culture thing. Offended by everything, embarrassed by nothing.
Fucking stupid. I hope this dude has like a give Sid go or something like that. I will donate.
Look it up.
Okay, this is the only response necessary when your nephew shows him he has painted nails. This is funny.
What's up, Bubba's? Hi. No, he's
Whoa, that's gay.
Yeah.
you were filming.
See, the uncle that will tell you how it is. That's
Yeah,
gay.
Hey, I let my daughter when she was young paint my nails and do my hair. That's different.
That is totally. I did the same thing with my daughter. I'm pretty sure when I was really little, my mom probably did something like that at some point. Joking around, but you teach them that this is not for normal.
Yeah.
This is because it's funny, because it's not normal.
Right? It's funny because it's not normal, right?
I will listen to that again. It's funny.
Hey,
Whoa.
gay. It's gay. That's gay. Oh, that's gay. Oh, that's gay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Good
That
on
is going to
you.
be my new ringtone. Everyone's going to call me.
Yeah.
That's gay. That's gay.
Every time one of us text you, that's gay. I can see you doing that. You're an asshole.
Yeah,
No.
yes, I am. Yes,
No,
I am.
good on you for not being afraid to say something like that. Good.
Maybe the little boy will grow up and is like, nope, I don't paint my nails. My uncle said it was gay. Moving on. Let's see here. At last night's banger city council meeting, city councilor Joseph Leonardo launched into a
Tirade.
there you go, accusing ICE of running concentration camps and calling the president a rapist, pedophile, fascist.
Oh, sue him for defamation.
Yeah.
Seriously.
While supporting a ordinance to block city resources from aiding ICE. The dude looks like a fucking molester to me, but
Mhm.
that's just me. And I'd let you guys like watch this, but his voice wants me to like want to slip my wrist, so I might gonna do that.
Mhm.
But yeah, he looks like a hippie douchebag.
Yeah. Hey, honestly, that kind of thing really does piss me off because I'm like, ICE is actually protecting him, just like they're protecting me and everyone else by removing illegals.
Wait until like an illegal
They don't see
attacks
it.
him, and then let's see what he does.
He'd probably forgive them.
Um,
He'd be like,
it's okay.
anything as long as it doesn't prove Trump right. I'll do anything.
Mhm.
Okay. Now guess where this is?
Oh, we talked about this last week.
No, this is new.
No,
This
no,
was
no,
just on
we
the
talked-
24th.
We talked about these circumstances
Oh,
last
yeah.
week.
But guess what city this is? And it's here in Texas.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
Dallas?
Houston?
Houston?
Well, let's find out. Because I actually reposted, like, where the hell is this? Where in Texas is this? Houston.
I was right.
And I figured it'd be Dallas or Austin.
Right?
Because, over there in Houston, they had so many black people. I'm surprised they would put up with that bullshit.
Seriously.
I mean, Austin is primarily black people. So,
Houston.
yeah, Houston.
No, you said Austin.
Oh, sorry about it. Well, Austin sucks either way.
It
I didn't
does.
expect that in Houston.
Now, Austin or Dallas, I would expect it, but Houston? Well, go figure.
I lived in Austin for roughly 2 years and some change. I only met like 2 cool people there. Everybody else really sucked.
There are a lot of douchebags over there. Okay, a nurse. This is awesome. A nurse was recorded telling another shopper that Islam is a terrorist organization and then the woman worships a PDF. She also stated this is not a Muslim country and this is a Christian country.
That's true.
And let's listen. Who's on
Get the
that?
fuck out of here. You're really not welcome in this state or this country.
You are wearing scrubs. You work with
It
people
doesn't
in that
matter.
culture.
What matters is that you worship a terrorist who is a warlord, a pedophile, and Islam is a terrorist organization.
Yeah,
Not
because
a
you're not
religion.
educated
Not a
about
religion. I'm very educated on this subject.
No, because you're obviously not.
You need to leave. You're not welcome here.
We are
This is
welcome
not a
here.
Muslim country. This is a Christian country. And
Stop
you need to
looking
leave.
at her like that, please.
You need to leave.
You need to leave.
You're not welcome here.
We have
Why do
citizenship
you work
here.
in healthcare if you're like
You need
this?
to leave. You need to go back to your Islamic country where you came from. Okay?
Wait.
No.
Go away.
everybody's
I'm
aware of
100%.
why
I am
Yeah.
100% on this
Don't
shit.
think
Agreed.
that we don't know, and don't think you're gonna get away with it.
I'm pretty sure we're kind people, but you're not being kind. So you can get out of here. You're not welcome.
And yeah, you should get the fuck out of here. You're really not welcome in this state.
Oh, she doubles down. I
You are
love this.
wearing scrubs. You work with
It
people
doesn't
in that
matter.
No, this
What
is just
matters
the
Oh,
other,
it's a different one.
it's
Okay,
the
it's a
other
different
person
angle.
recording.
Yeah.
Regardless, she got a Gibson Go has been set up for the nurse, and she's
Mhm.
gotten quite a bit of money on there.
Yeah.
And I agree. Anyone who has read the Quran knows it is not a peaceful religion.
Mhm.
Anyone who's seen what Muslims do is not exactly peaceful.
No. it's not.
So she's 100% right, and I'm glad she said it. She said what everyone else is fucking thinking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's also not a religion, it's a cult.
Yep.
Yep. They're. I call him a false prophet because he is
Yeah.
or was.
Didn't he die exactly how it was prophesied the
Yeah.
false prophet would die?
Mm-hmm.
What, in the arms of his 4-year-old bride?
Something
Yeah.
about I don't remember. I
He
should
he
look it up.
killed this woman's entire family, right? And then she offered to make him a meal. Nobody in their right mind would accept, but he did. And then, wouldn't you know, he gets poisoned. And he's like, my stomach still hurts from that meal. It was prophesied that if he was a false prophet, he would die by poisoning.
And that
Something-
show it was written,
something
"Thou
along those
dumbass
lines.
shall eat poison food after
Yeah.
killing the wife's family."
What's funny is it's in their own book.
Oh
still
my
don't see it.
god!
It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I have a lot I could say about Islam, and she's absolutely right. I mean, the only thing that technically isn't right is they don't worship Muhammad, but it's darn close to it. I mean, they think he is like the bee's knees. They think he's, you know,
The bee's knees.
I think he's just absolutely wonderful.
Hung
Well,
diggity.
That's why, because that's why they can justify so much, because regardless of what something says or doesn't say in the Quran, you want to emulate, you know, the person you believe is the perfect person, right? Well, they believe Muhammad was the perfect man.
As a
Right?
pedophile, I
So-
probably agree with that. So
Exactly, that's why it justifies that. You know, because if he did it, then everybody else can.
Yeah, so I'm surprised more Democrats aren't fucking Muslim.
And also, that's what's
Probably
I find it
are.
really funny because a lot of Democrats have converted to Islam.
Mhm.
And what I find really funny about it is like they will shy away from Christianity. They'll say that it's oppressive or whatever. Islam is 10,000 times more oppressive than Christianity ever has been.
Like they never show pictures of the bitch she's basically telling off right here, but I guarantee they're wearing this fucking little head dress bullshit.
And it's like good examples of that is why, you know, when Muslims throw gays off roof or, you know, whatever other thing they do, because they do a ton of things like that, right? Stone a woman for, you know, not wearing her hijab or something, right?
Mhm.
You know, and they'll be like, well, they did that in the Bible. It's like, you forgot the part where Jesus said, those without sin cast the first stone. And since no one other than him was without sin and he didn't cast it, that was the example. They are not comparable. They are not even remotely the same.
Right.
And so, you know, Christianity had a lot to do with the creation of the West. You know, our traditions, our values, and law. I mean, it is so deep in our American law. It's not even funny. Islam, not. But they will destroy us if we let them.
We're going to talk about Islam and Muslims and all that shit
Sorry,
pretty soon.
I get on.
I know.
So,
As soon as I said, I was like, "Ah, shit."
It's a
That's
big
why
threat.
I said, if you watch after I finished talking, I was like, I was quiet. Ram was quiet because we
Yes.
were just waiting. James is about to go off.
yeah. It's just one of those things that I don't think people recognize the threat. that
They
it
don't.
is.
They don't. And we'll soon find a big bunch of people that underestimated him, and they did a bunch of nice things. Spider douchebag of the week.
Mhm.
All right, what else do we got here? Anthony Carmelo Anthony was a victim. And,
Of himself,
you know,
of
let's say her.
his own attitude.
Carmelo Anthony was a victim. He was a victim. He was definitely a victim. A victim of y'all stupid, ignorant ass niggas and y'all fucked up mentality and culture that we are instilling into our youth. The dumb motherfuckers who get in my comment sections and other comment sections and will deny that shit was wrong. They will make excuse after excuse where he shouldn't have put his hands on him. Carmelo is a child who is a victim of that ignorant nigga ass mentality, that ignorant nigga ass culture, that stupid.
I need to get this guy in the podcast.
Mhm.
So just so I can point to him and he can just say the N-word when I point to him.
Oh, okay. Why don't you just record a snippet and just hit the button so he can pop up and say it?
Because technically I'm imposing that. So I don't know, it's a grayish area.
And now they fucking freedom is gone. Y'all are raising these little gorilla-minded ass motherfuckers. It's y'all. All these issues will always be traced back to y'all raggedy ass, fucking ignorant ass, stupid ass parenting every
Damn.
motherfucking time.
Yep, and I agree with that. That is 100%. It's the culture.
Mhm.
And yeah, what he said, I agree.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Now, this one I'm actually having basically, I'd have to click on the thing, but mother was charged
Jeez.
after going 111-mile-an-hour crash with her 3 kids. None of them were wearing seat belts.
It sounds like it was on purpose.
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see if we can load up the video. I don't normally go to other sites, but mother's facing criminal charges after she fled from police and crashed her car where her 3 children died. Megan Scott is facing 3 felony counts of involuntary manslaughter, among other charges. Should be straight up fucking murder. The investigation found that Scott was driving recklessly with speeds reaching 111 miles an hour. Investigators said that 2 of her children were ejected from Scott's vehicle, adding that they required car seats and were not safely secured inside the vehicle. A third child was in the car at the time of the crash. 2 of the children died at the scene. The third died later at the hospital. The court records indicate Scott fled police from near Cedar Creek Road and crashed near Fields Row in Fayetteville. Let's see here. Person called back nearly an hour later to tell dispatchers that police had arrived at the scene and the woman sped away with her children in the car. The crash happened on June 3rd around 11 p.m. on Cedar Creek Road. According to an affidavit, Scott was speeding because she was driving away from a traffic stop that night. Scott received the following charges related to the June 3rd incident: 3 felony counts of involuntary manslaughter, reckless driving to endanger, speeding, 3 counts of failure to secure passengers under 16, failure to wear a seatbelt, driver, failure to maintain lane control, driving while license revoked, hit and run, 2 counts of assault on an officer by hitting 2 Fayetteville police officers with her vehicle, assault with a deadly weapon by hitting a partner with her vehicle, domestic violence. So, yeah, damn. Now, they are doing go, send, and go, but that's mostly just to cover the funeral costs for the kids, not for her. That I'm okay with.
That totally.
Yeah, those poor children, man.
Yeah, but 3 kids dead, and
that piece of shit gets to live.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. So many lost lives. All right. Breaking. Shooting in what? Okay, somewhat. This was Montreal. This is what we're talking about earlier. I totally forgot I kept this one on here.
Cote de Ney.
Isn't that Wasi de Neho? Isn't that from the Shawshank Redemption?
I don't know what that is.
Okay. It's a neighborhood in Montreal, California.
Isn't that the Montreal shooting we were talking about?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I think this is it. 1 civilian dead, 1 police officer dead. Oh, shit, so he didn't survive. Suspect shot dead by police. The second police officer is in critical condition.
That's the female.
She was shot too?
Yeah. He ran up on her and shot her, I think, when she was running away.
Oh, fuck.
So the civilian, the innocent civilian, it's never a good idea to run up on police.
No.
I don't know if he knew that she was there or what, but it's just a terrible idea in the middle of a situation
or
like
maybe
that.
he didn't even see her, depending on how duck she was.
So the innocent civilian runs up. She panics, turns and shoots him. He dies instantly, from what I understand, or from what I saw. It looked terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Then the shooter comes and runs up. She runs away, and I think he shoots her in the back.
Yeah. So instead of her pulling her weapon or her shooting him when he ran towards her, she ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. They just need better training. Or, no women in those things. Because I'm not saying men make all the right decisions, but we've seen more times than not women in high stress, confrontational, life-threatening situations fuck up. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them.
At the very most, if I had to have people there just for presence, I would have them as security, perimeter security.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much of a high stress, too much emotional thing to be going on. And I'm not saying that women don't belong in that situation. It's just just too much of a risk.
I'm straight out saying it. They shouldn't. They don't belong in combat.
I truly believe that. I mean, I know that there are the very rare individual.
There's exceptions. I mean,
however,
like Ronda Rousey, for example, she could kick the shit out of me, hands down. I would be fucking dead. You put her in like a military set, I think she would do fucking great. Do I think some Susie homemaker that decided, I just want to be in law enforcement is going to be a good police officer? Maybe, but things have shown us that not so much.
We're just not physically the same.
No, we're not.
One of the comparisons, like whether you talk about police, Marines, or Army, or whatever, right? You have such a high percentage of women that end up being injured with things that wouldn't injure a man, right? End up having to be discharged or leave the service or leave the police department for injuries that wouldn't affect a man.
Oh, yeah.
They're just not built the same.
Yeah, and then sometimes they get put on medical retirement or
Mhm.
something.
Yep, it happens all the time. I don't remember the numbers. I should bring them next time, but they are really significant. People don't
Mhm.
understand the differences. It's a high cost that we pay by letting women in these positions.
So guess what, folks? This will be James's takeaway for next week. So look forward to it.
Maybe I will. I'll look it up.
All right, let's see here. This is the girl I was talking about right now. So far, this was on the 21st.
Okay,
So far, she's raised over $25,000. I don't even know. She's already been
for
threatened
what?
because she's already been raised here. And she was doxxed, fired, and subjected to death
Oh,
threats.
she was
The
fired.
last I heard, it's actually over $200,000.
Well, like I said,
Oh,
this was from the
nice.
21st, so
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is just
Early on.
really starting to hit people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I mean, it may even be more than that now, but it was $230,000 last I checked.
so what's her name?
I don't agree with.
Not
I
that
don't agree
one.
with her getting fired.
Yeah.
That's.
It wasn't work related.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't something. She wasn't wearing the company logo. It was just scrubs, right? She wasn't doing it in uniform. She wasn't doing it at work. People have a right to give their opinions. Yeah. I'm that way with anybody, even people that give bad opinions that I strongly disagree with. One of the few exceptions to that when people were celebrating Charlie Kirk's murder, because that's celebrating a murder.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's. I mean, I wouldn't want a person that did that working for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And at the same time, whatever, sticks and stones, she didn't attack them.
Yeah.
She just gave her opinion, and I happen to think that's 100% correct.
And they conveniently left out what led up to her saying those things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We may never know.
I had heard that the others came to her, but I don't know. Because that whole part is taken out of the camera.
Yeah, we saw that other video where the girl was shopping, filming herself, and those Muslim women came up to her and say, like, "Don't record me." And like, well, get away from me. You're not on camera. I'm recording myself.
Mm-hmm.
You should cover yourself up, and whatever nonsense they said.
Right.
It's like, no, it's not.
Well, that's pretty much my opinion.
That's
on
your
all
culture, not
nonsense.
mine.
Exactly. And we don't know what happened before that. There's probably someone that said somewhere. Maybe she gave some information. I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't care what she wasn't violent. She just spoke her mind.
Yep.
That's and me personally, you shouldn't be fucking canceled for speaking your mind. There's no point that she attacked them or something, like physically attacked them. Okay, she gets what she gets. But I mean, yeah, and that's my whole problem with cancel culture shit. So, I said something like 15 years ago in a tweet that was insensitive towards the gay community. Who gives a fuck?
Right. That's one of the things I don't like about companies looking at social media. Because then they might choose not to hire you simply because they don't agree with what you said.
Yeah.
Not because you harmed anyone or caused any problems. The person doing the research might just be like, flag this guy.
Yeah.
I don't like what they said.
Somebody in a position where they would do research to see if they would hire somebody or not would be like a DEI hire. Yeah. Who's more inclined to be like, no, I don't like them.
Yeah.
I think they're a bigot or whatever, even though they're clearly not. It's just.
Goddamn, what the hell? Okay, Miami police rushed to help a man who was attacked by a group of teens, and a female officer who was seen sitting in her cruiser resigns. It's another example of female police officers
lying on the street, unable to clearly explain what happened. Video shows
the head stomping community.
Destroying his car.
Do that right in front of a police car and do nothing.
The video also shows a female officer sitting in her cruiser during the incident. She later resigned and was charged with neglect or in attack. Officers arrived.
Okay, I guess that was that. But yeah, she was charged with neglect.
Did she even call for backup?
Well, that's what I want to know. So I have as much information as what this video just gave me.
Right.
So I could understand if she's by herself and she's calling for backup and she sees a large group of men and she's like, I don't want to go in there. I'll die.
Yeah, but you still get out of the car and like try to say or do something.
Exactly. So first,
you call for backup and then proceed.
Location, send backup, what's happening, and then try crowd control. pepper spray fogger. You know,
Something.
trying crowd
They
control,
probably
give
have
verbal
a pistol in one
commands.
hand and pepper spray in the other.
At that
Well, they
point,
got shotguns in the trunk, don't they? They usually keep them in there, right?
At that point, when you're trying to save somebody's life, it's clearly in danger because stomping somebody in the head, which the ghetto black community tends to do when they gang up on somebody, that's deadly force.
Yeah.
And she's allowed to shoot those people to save that man's life or that
Mhm.
person's life.
Well,
You see
I
why
just
she
hope the
resigned.
guy's all right. It didn't say he was killed or anything.
I
like
don't know
that,
what
so.
it is, but every video I see where there's a group of black people ganging up on somebody, they try and stomp their head.
Yeah.
That's
the whole
that's
reason-
attempted murder.
Yeah, it is. And it's fucking ridiculous. Shit like that just needs to stop.
Mhm.
Bunch of cowards. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys know, but that new Supergirl movie just came out.
Oh my
I
God,
know.
what a crock of shit.
Yeah, and that's what everyone's been saying about it. So
Before it came out, I was
Uh,
telling my friends that it looked fucking terrible and that this girl looks awful
and she
in the
does.
movie.
And I don't know. Do you guys seen the Supergirl TV show?
I did. Most of it.
The actress they played her
Yeah.
was perfectly fine. I
Yeah.
don't know why. Or what was it? The chick from the Flash movie where
Mhm.
she played Supergirl on it. She was all right
Yeah.
too. I don't know how the hell they got this ugly bitch,
Yeah.
but
And it's
They're
two
now
different takes on
calling-
Supergirl.
Yeah.
One is more funny and cute, and the other one is more sexy.
yeah.
You know, two different takes, but
Well, this is
I at least enjoyed
the.
it.
They're calling her the Timu Supergirl.
Okay, so before we see the photo,
It's not a photo; it's a video.
I kept telling my friend that every time I pause an ad or preview for Supergirl, she looks like she has Down syndrome. For some reason, she just looks off in some way.
Mhm.
Like, no offense to her or whatever, but
Oh
The
no, I'm saying
camera-
it. She looks like she's got Down
the
syndrome.
camera work did not do her justice.
Well,
Oh God, that's a terrible photo. What are you showing us? What the fuck? Yeah.
Timu Supergirl.
That's awful.
I would have gone and seen that movie if it was like that. Have you seen the fucking collector cut for it?
No.
It looks like a fucking dick.
What?
Oh, I gotta look this up for you. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Well, we've shown dicks on here before.
Yeah.
The ones that were the dildos that were thrown at the WNBA game and everything. So, from what I understand, the movie is doing
There it is.
terribly. So look
at this.
The early screening, there was only a handful of tickets sold to the early screening. All the other seats in the theater were free, from one screenshot that I've seen.
It kind of does.
Oh, is that supposed to be a cape or
Yeah.
a hoodie or something?
Yeah,
It looks
Yeah.
like a mutant.
That looks like a fleshy,
it looks like a
deformed-
cock.
deformed.
like an uncircumcised. I don't know,
Yeah,
horse
that's,
cock or something.
I was watching a video review of it, and they said even the texture on the fucking thing feels like a cock.
What the hell is that supposed to represent?
That's a hoodie that she wears. Or
Yeah,
something.
supposedly she doesn't have a normal cape. She's like, it's a cape with a hoodie. No idea.
Can't see it. It looks like a deformed penis.
It does. It does.
Could have chosen a different color. or
But it also
something.
kind of looks like a deformed fleshlight too. Kind of the same shape.
Hey, look, if you use it enough times, it's going to deteriorate. What else do we got? A black thug harassing the wrong white boy and gets laid out in epic fashion. Let's see.
Why is he harassing people? Oh, he dropped his soda on him.
Yeah.
I thought he threw up.
Oh, no,
for a
that's a
second.
bottle. He was drinking
Yeah.
it.
I thought he threw up on his face as he dropped his drink.
Oh, he's out. He is out cold. Let's see that again.
I'm against.
So, hey, look at he's even grabbing his crotch, acting all machismo.
That's a pre-attack indicator.
Yeah.
Fixing the pants.
Ouch.
That's an indicator he's about to throw a swing or an attack.
Out. Out, just out cold.
That's a very common pre-attack indicator that we see with the gangster black community and the cholo Mexican community that they fix their pants right before they attack.
Yeah, because usually they're so fucking low, they're right next to their fucking kneecaps.
Wow.
Now this is I don't know if I showed you guys this last week, but this was at UFC 250.
Mm-hmm.
And this was, yeah, this is awesome. This guy just won his fight. And, after the UFC fights or boxing, they like to do a little speech, talk to him.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
And this what started all these memes again about her being a man, because he said it live, and God bless him for it.
It's funny. A lot of people want him to be punished for that, and it's like you don't have to agree.
Prove it right. I want her to go to a gynecologist and say, "All right, does she have a snatch or does she have a crack?" Let's see here. U.S. District Judge Jennifer Thurston was dismissed a lawsuit brought by non-binary Yosemite Park employee Shannon Joslin, who was fired for hanging a trans flag at the park. I'm all right with that.
You should look up what the colors on the trans flag means. It's absolutely disgusting. It absolutely has to do with children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
yes.
the people that are attracted to children. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's something I'm not going to be looking up.
The original pride flag, right? The rainbow colors. I had seen something in one of the movies we watched recently. I think it was Friday the 13th, Part 6 or whatever. The one where it wasn't actually Jason. It was the camp counselor.
That was Part 5.
Part 5?
Yeah.
That one. There's a mental health disorder poster in the back that's color-coded, and it looks like the pride flag. And I just wanted to bring that up.
I must have seen that movie a million times. I never noticed that.
Yeah, and I was like, why is there a pride flag in the back? And I was like, this is the 80s or whatever. What the fuck? And then it's like a mental health disorder color-coded poster. And it ranges the severity and stuff of what disorder they have. And
How much do you like cock? Show
like,
me on this chart.
That makes a lot of sense.
I wonder if that's where he got the idea.
Maybe they've seen it so much when they go to their psychologist, they're like, it's just subliminally in their mind, and that's where they came up with it.
It makes sense.
Yeah, you learn something new every day. And that is all for the Twitter files this week. Interesting. I learned a little bit about a movie I love and never noticed that. I'm going to have to watch Part 5 again sometime.
Right? Because it's a halfway house. And yeah.
All right, guys.
I didn't notice it.
Well, and this is a big warning. I gave these guys an option last week. I was like, all right, you guys want a funny question of the week?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you want a fucked up beyond belief question of the week? And Ram real badass popped up and says, whoa, why do we have to choose? Just do the funny one next week. And then the week after that, we'll go ahead and do the fucked up one. I wasn't going to do both questions. I was just going to do one of them and then we'd move on. So next week, we're going to get a really, 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 trust me, I'm looking at the question right now because I'm not doing it, but I already know the question I'm doing. But I'm looking at the question. It's fucked up.
And he won't tell us what it is.
No.
We don't know what this one
But this one is going to be a funny one. James already knows it.
I do?
Yes. So before we get into the question of the week, it is sponsored by another one of our failed, unfortunately, holiday specials. We thought about doing a Juneteenth special. It was really fucking horrible. It didn't come out right. I think people got hurt.
Right. The message didn't come across clearly.
Well, if you're part of the black community, it did. But, fire, destruction.
I'll explain after we watch.
All right. Go ahead and hit it, please.
Welcome to the OFO Juneteenth special. This month, we celebrate a very important moment in the black community, and we'd like to dedicate this special episode to all the strong, proud, because of course they're fighting. I swear, this is by far the stupidest holiday ever made. It's right up there with Christmas in July.
All right, so
the message didn't come across clearly. We said get over it, or James did, and they didn't get over it. So clearly didn't come across.
No, that's actually the OFO Billboard special. The Juneteenth one was the one that we magically turned black, and we started walking the streets, and Unfortunately, as we just saw, hilarity ensued. Okay. Whatever. All right. So, question of the week. Would you time travel just to steal fries?
I don't know.
No.
Fries?
French
French
fries.
Freedom fries.
Yeah, freedom fry.
No.
Oh.
What a waste of time travel.
There you go. Question of the week. Like I said,
Okay.
he would know it. He put it in that song he made.
Oh yeah.
I have it on my playlist in my car, so I'm like, I listen to it at least once a week. That's a funny song.
That's a funny song. I like it.
Time travel to steal French fries. No, I wouldn't. I would use it for more important things.
It's a pretty good song.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Go listen to it.
Yeah.
It's very funny. It's on our YouTube, and I think it's on our Rumble channel too. So go listen to it. It's pretty funny.
I would do a lot of things if I had time travel, which is why I don't have time travel, because God knows that I would not be responsible.
Well, what if they were like the best French fries ever?
No, you just buy them.
No, they don't make them anymore. What if it was like a certain type of rarity potato?
Go back to when they used to cook fries in tallow and
Well, I can do that now. They do it over at Steak Shack,
Right.
Steak and Shake or something.
No, I reject that because you could just get the recipe and make it yourself.
That's true.
Unless the potatoes are now extinct, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, what if there's
Why
just like
not?
a certain potato that you can't even get anymore?
Yeah, why not go back and try them? You don't have to steal them. We're not thieves here. We're white. What do you?
Oh, sir, you're in camouflage, sir.
Yeah, this is social camouflage.
Next week's question is fucked up. I'm like looking at it right now, and I'm like, and the sad thing is, I got the question from Gronk.
No.
I was like, what is the most horrible, fucked up question you could ask your co-host on a podcast? And then it came out, and I was like, oh my God, you need to wash your mouth out with soap. So it is bad. So fair warning.
I'm going to ask Rock that exact question.
It's bad. Okay, well, moving on. It's over. It's done. Now it's time for some more Juneteenth fun. And Juneteenth is over as of today. And that means we got one more Friday the 13th movie to watch. And I think we saved the best for last. So go ahead and hit the intro for that, and we'll get into the movie review.
Friday the 13th, shadows fall. Chaos and screams, echoes call. In the dark where legends dare, the spirit lives everywhere.
All right, guys. So we did watch Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. It's from 1989. So, I mean, and by the way, this is the end of the Paramount era. There are no more Friday the 13th made by Paramount Studios. All the rest of them that we'll be reviewing, which will be next year, this thing is still fucking going, will be all New Line Cinema Friday the 13th movies.
Mm-hmm.
This one was about mass murderer Jason Voorhees is resurrected from the bottom of Crystal Lake after he kills a passing boat's occupant. He stows away on a cruise ship filled with high school graduating class bound for New York City. Biology teacher Charles is on board with his niece Rennie, who has visions of Jason drowning as a child. He then escapes the bloody ship rampage, but then Rennie and Charles reach Manhattan, and Jason is close by. So let's get this out of the way. That almost nothing of this movie was in Manhattan. Even the city shit was filmed in Toronto.
Right.
The only thing that they filmed there was fucking Times Square. That was it.
That's it.
Granted, it was an awesome scene. I love it when he's walking by, knocks over the fucking stereo, and the fucking little wannabe gangsters. Yo, damn neat, Steinbo. And then he takes off his mask, and they're like, okay, it's cool, never
It
mind.
was like the one
That was
time
fun.
he voluntarily didn't kill someone.
Oh,
Right? It's almost like they
Like,
were trying to make it a comedy at that point.
yeah,
Yeah.
where the person wasn't unconscious or running away or some other thing. He just showed his ugly ass face, whatever the hell was under there.
before we get too much, a little side note: when he chases him into that diner, and a big motherfucker walks up to him trying to stop him. He grabs him, throws him through the glass. That guy actually plays Jason in Freddy versus Jason.
Really?
So he is going to be he is a Jason Voorhees character,
So he
or
got
played
bigger,
it.
because he looked bigger than Jason.
Yeah, well, that was the whole thing with Freddy versus Jason. They wanted this guy, which is Kane Hodder, to do it. But the director, Ronnie Yu, I think that's his name, he wanted someone way taller. So they casted him. And pissed me off. I mean, I think that movie would have been way better if they would have gotten him, because he did Jason 4 fucking movies. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
So let's get off the bat. Okay, once again, electricity wakes up Jason again. So at this point, it's basically just, it's a Frankenstein movie. And as we talked about, or Ram and me were talking about, how did the boat get to the ocean? So look, this is my deal. Okay, so
it's not much of a cruise ship.
Okay, look, so Crystal Lake is, it's a lake, there's no way out of it. But it's supposedly in New Jersey, which is right next to the ocean, right? So what I think what happened was that he got the boat and he revved it up, and there was like a ramp, and he flew over that pass, the ground, and then landed into the water. So maybe the lake is like the border on the end of the ocean, just like a minuscule or something. Yeah, he flew that boat over.
Actually, it's in the deleted scenes
that
nobody's ever seen. Is that he pulls up a truck and he loads the boat onto the truck. Then he takes it to the ocean and
semi-genius, yes.
Yeah, but nobody's seen those deleted scenes because they've been deleted.
The funny thing about that whole thing is, I watched the documentary. It's called Crystal Lake Memories. It's like 7 hours long, but they talk about all the cast, all the movies, and they brought that up. The cast was like, "Look, we had the questions. How the fuck did he get to the ocean?" And then they were just like, we're getting paid. Who cares? So they didn't. Even the cast had problems with it, but they didn't care. And for this movie, you kind of have to suspend your disbelief on a lot of this
series,
shit.
The whole series, you have to.
I don't know. The first 4, they are kind of grounded. I mean, they make him more human. Right after he dies and comes back to life in part 6, I mean, it's all become supernatural shit.
Although, but this is almost taking the cake, though. I mean, seriously, it goes to Manhattan supposedly, or wherever. He's on a ship and they go to the ocean, but they were on a landlocked lake. The ship didn't fly. I mean, it could.
It might have had wheels underneath. We couldn't see that part.
They could have come with a better way to do that.
There's just so many, because if you remember at the beginning of where they all start boarding the ship, there's a fuck ton of people on that boat. Where the fuck did they all go? Yeah. I mean, Jason must have killed 27 of them off screen.
Right.
So
because they just kind of disappeared.
Yeah. Another thing, there was only 3 employees on the ship. There was the captain, there was the first mate, and then there was a crazy guy that was like, "We're all doomed. Jason's back. Right? We're all gonna die." He was actually right for once. And again, nobody believes that Jason's back. They're always like, Jason Voorhees has been dead for I don't know how long now. Fucking 20 years or something.
Well, it's the beginning of the fucking movie. She's sitting there and the dude's on the boat, and then the dude's telling her the story about all the people that were killed here. She's like, really? What?
Yeah, why would you?
How the fuck do you not know this? He's killed maybe the size of a town's population. It hasn't been that long. I mean, read a book, look at a newspaper.
Well, this was the 80s. Women weren't into serial killer documentaries yet. And true crime and all that crap.
Women don't read. They just look at pictures.
I hope he got laid first, because he really cock-blocked himself by starting saying all that shit.
Dude, we are in the same way. I was watching this. It's like, why would you scare the chick you're going to be banging? She's going to throw her out of the move.
While I was watching that scene, I was like, I bet David's thinking the same fucking thing I'm thinking.
Oh. Not only that, the mask. They bring in the mask again, because as we watched, the other mask was destroyed on part 7, and it's got the fucking the axe mark on there. So I mean, great for continuity for the movies, but how the fuck did they get that on there?
This one, I thought it was a brand new mask.
It is a brand new mask, but they had the fucking axe mark from part 3 on there.
Maybe he bought it like that.
Yeah, actually, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like it was one of those things where you would go and you would buy something from an old event or something. So it's like they had the mask of Jason, and it was being mass produced for
Halloween
costumes or
Yeah.
something.
It could be when we get to Freddy versus no, serious. It's part 9. It's the next episode we get to next year. Jason Goes to Hell. There we go. Fuck. They actually do. They have like a burger. They make Voorhees burgers, where they're like the hamburger patties look like little hockey masks. So I mean, it is possible.
That sounds awesome.
That is possible. This movie was, even for me who loves Friday the 13th movies, this movie made no fucking sense. Who knew that toxic waste could transform you into a little boy again?
Right?
I don't
Well, it's like, what the
understand
hell
this
was
movie.
that?
And I knew New York is bad, but I didn't know at midnight every night toxic waste just goes flying through the tunnels, which really puts a damper on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hang on, this was the 80s. We called them Jews now. I'm just kidding.
No, he's really not.
I'm totally confused.
Huh?
I don't get the whole toxic waste thing. It was just weird.
Why was the guy down there at night? And he's like, we only got 10 minutes before the toxic waste comes. Like, why would it be flowing through the sewers? What are you guys doing?
Oh my god, it was so stupid. I was like, why? Why? That makes no sense. Why?
The whole movie didn't make sense. Why was she having visions about baby Jason?
Why was the dog also having visions along with her? Remember, like, she's visioning him like as a boy, like, oh no, and the dog's like, "Rrr, rrr." Like it could see, like it could see, and the dog is the smartest fucking thing in the movie because he's like, Jason, bye.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he's chasing you guys. I'm gonna be over there humping this chihuahua over here, and he's dead. You sure he's dead? All right, I'm back now. Pet me, give me love.
At the end of the movie.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I was confused by the whole thing. So instead of killing Jason, he turns into a boy again.
Well, I'm gonna rip this movie a new asshole.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting
on
for
the
you to tell me.
rating. My Rams top 10 was so off because I was like, "What the fuck is this movie?"
And how does that affect later movies? I mean, if he turns into a boy, wouldn't he not be a man again running around murdering people? He would. Still be a boy?
I think they wanted to give him like an option so he can come back. They didn't want to completely kill him because I think originally they wanted to detox away from us. He disintegrates, he's dead permanently. I guess in their mind that, okay, well, he's a boy, we can get him to turn back into Jason somehow, magically or something. And actually, the next movie we're going to watch, Jason Goes to Hell, kind of talks about that. It's a good movie,
It's
but
probably like his soul went to hell and his soul's still growing.
all right. Spoiler for next movie. Okay, next one, Jason Goes to Hell. You find out that he is Hell's assassin, and so Hell sends him up.
Yeah, because Hell needs one of those.
Yeah, and it also involves the Necronomicon from Evil Dead.
Oh yes. Okay.
So technically, Jason is a Deadite.
Thanks, Ash.
So
No,
they actually
Right.
they actually
Thanks,
contacted Sam Raimi and asked him when they were making Part 9. They were like, "Hey, is it cool that we insert the Necronomicon?" They told him why, and they were like, "Yeah, totally." So it's
cool.
actually in the same mythos. I liked it.
Wow.
But back to this piece of shit. And this is me saying that I love Friday the 13th movies.
You got
This
the
one is probably
tattoo.
right
The
there.
The
There's a
wrong arm.
Jason right there, and I still like this movie. I do. It's one of my guilty pleasures, but it still makes no sense. With that being said, a nudity rating, I'm giving it a 1 because at the beginning they did have some titty and a little ass, and then they got that blonde chick in the cabin crew. She got showed some ass. So yeah, it's a 1. What do you guys give nudity?
1.25.
1 1/4.
Yeah, I'll go 1.5.
Then
I like the first one.
The first girl had a really great body.
Yeah. You know.
Little known fact about that. Remember when like Jason found her and like opened up the little compartment and then stabbed her? As an outtake, they had the camera out there. They opened it up. He's wearing a huge ass strap on. And they actually had video footage on it. It was like a gag. So, you know, hold on. Let's see here. So we change views here real fast. Here.
Oh, there it is, the strap on.
Yeah, no shit.
So fucking weird, man. These
Oh.
people ruin these franchises like that. It's like
I know a lot about
So,
these.
yeah.
Oh, I heard
So,
this.
you know
Say
what the flip, man? No.
it was an outtake that like the documentary I have on the server. It actually shows it.
behind the scenes blooper.
Yeah, it's like a blooper, but yeah, he thought it would be funny.
Okay, so go back because this is where he first gets the mask. It has the gash in the top left-hand side. Well, it would be our right-hand side.
Yeah. So
No,
I mean,
when he's on the boat and he's gonna kill the girl.
yeah. I mean, he's like right there. He's got that little gash right there. But the thing is, that wasn't part of the original hockey mask.
Yeah.
He didn't get that until part 3 when the axe went into his head, and that's what created it.
Yeah.
And the mask was never destroyed in all those movies
until
until part 7, and then like so he just bought one that had. So it's either what you said. A, it was a marketing decision. They're selling these things, mass producing them somewhere for like money, or B, they just fucked up. So it's one of the other.
See, it's a small town there at the lake. Wanted to make money. They would use that. They would market that mask. They put it out there and be like. Then they would market the murders that took place in their lake.
Yeah,
at their lake.
With all the murders that have happened there, I'm surprised anybody still lives at Crystal Lake.
You won't believe how low the rent is. I just all say it.
I would.
The rent is so good. That's why they have so many people still there.
I wonder why.
I'm not sure that I'd still live there after that. No, thanks.
All right. So movie review rating, I'm giving it a 3. It's an average film at best, in my opinion, and that's being generous because I'm a huge Friday the 13th. I'm very biased on that. Ram, what are you giving it?
I give it a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
And James, you're also giving it a 1?
I'm gonna give it a 1.2 only because the girl in the beginning was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, but we already did the nudity rating.
Yeah, the nudity rating is completely separate from the actual overall score.
It kind of comes together. But,
yeah, it was that good.
It's a crappy movie.
Yeah,
seriously. I mean, it's really honest. I'm just gonna say it sucks, man.
Yeah,
it wasn't. I tried to like it. I tried.
Hey, I
really did.
I'm not forcing you guys to like these movies. I'm just forcing you to watch them. That's it.
Like even the scene where he, like you said about it, it's supposed to be funny, or unless his mask and the guys run away. It totally took me out of the movie of what it was. It's supposed to be a horror movie, and then that was funny, and that's not what he does. He doesn't, scare people so they can run away.
Well, the thing is, they interjected a lot of comedy in part 6, but that worked. So there's a few other scenes in there I thought was fun, like when the dude is boxing Jason on top of the roof.
Undefeated boxer who kept slipping.
And then trust me, if you're fighting an undead supernatural freak, you don't want to tell him, hit me with your best shot, motherfucker. Because beheading. That was pretty funny.
Into the dumpster.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whatever.
He wasn't even that good of a boxer.
No.
It's just for the movie purposes.
Yeah, for the movie purposes.
Yeah, my overall rating, I gave it a 1.
All right, so averagely it's a 2-ish.
I tried for you, David, and then it just wasn't happening.
It's fine. I mean, even I don't really care for this movie all that much. But this is the reason why they stopped. Paramount stopped making these movies because this one kind of bombed at the offices. I think it still made a small profit, but not where near the other ones.
Not what they were hoping.
No. So they stopped this, and that's when New Line kind of bought the license. And trust me, there's way worse ones we're going to be watching. Jason X is particularly fucking horrible, but in a really good cheesy way. Because if you ever want to see Jason go to space, then this is the movie for you. So tune in next Juneteenth as we watch Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason, and the last one, the remake of Friday the 13th.
Okay.
So, which is actually a good movie. They kind of combined the first, the second, and the third movies all into one. So we'll find out what we'll find out next week. Well, next year, excuse me. I already have Jason on the brain. Next month, we're going to be talking about, it's once again, July is War, which is actually our anniversary of seeing our ugly mugs. Mm-hmm. So we've already kind of picked we're still waiting on one of us to pick a war movie.
You had plenty of time. Don't blame me for picking one and then say,
"Oh,
that was my movie."
You were like the first one I told you about, yeah, because I work with you, sir. All right, guys. Well, it is now time, that special time where I want you to get your kids and I want you to huddle around the TV or your phone or your tablet or whatever and listen to the heartwarming family love, which is Rams Top 10 out of context thoughts. Please hit the intro.
Ram's got voices running through his head. Ramprod is about to penetrate your mind. Here's Ram's top 10 out of context thoughts.
Oh, man.
All right, Ram, take it away.
All right. Just a fair warning. This movie was so all over the place that my Rams top 10 might not be up to par. But number 1, Friday the 13th, Jason takes fentanyl. Number 2, how about we keep Jason's body away from electricity? It just seems to recharge his batteries, motherfucker. Number 3, this is the worst cruise ship I've ever seen behind Carnival Cruise. And it's not even Carnival Cruise's fault. It's all the angry black people. And number 4, Jason has been the hide-and-seek champion since he was a little boy and hid in that lake. Number 5, the CIA should hire Jason as a saboteur with all the phone lines, radio antennas, and electrical panels that he destroys.
No shit.
Number 6, Jason has asthma. Number 7, Jason is an axe and javelin gold medalist champion. Number 8, Jason holds the record for being underwater the longest in a movie that I've ever seen and throughout the entire franchise. Number 9, fuck that little kid, I'd let him drown too.
Yep.
And number 10, New York's sewage could kill anyone, even Superman. Thanks, Mom Donnie. That was Rams top 10.
Yeah, that's very good. Very good. Very good. Of course, James wasn't paying attention. His
I
dog
really
was
wasn't.
messaging him.
That's all right.
Yeah. Sorry, my daughter was
It's
messing.
not for him. It's for the audience.
It's for the audience. All right, guys. Well, we've already alluded to this during the whole Twitter files things, but it is now time for the douchebag of the week. And this week, well, they UK just got a wake-up call, so let's hope they actually wake up. Go ahead and hit the intro. The intro.
This is the douchebag. I said douchebag. Douchebag of the week.
All right, guys. Well, this week's douchebag of the week are all these wonderful Muslim rape gangs that's been going on here. Now, this one is in Paris, so it's not technically like the British Commonwealth, but
It's in Europe.
They have the same problem.
Yeah,
It's happening throughout Europe.
yeah, it's pretty much one. Australian tourist brutally gang raped by pack of black men. Begs for mercy in
Kebab shop.
An innocent Australian woman was viciously attacked and gang raped by a mob of 5 black men in Paris after a night out. Terrified and half naked, she fled to a nearby kebab shop, desperately begging for help, while one of her attackers casually followed her inside and ordered food like there was nothing happened. So I'll show you where this asshole
It's a
comes
shocking
in.
moment. A gang rape victim flees her attackers and begs for help in a kebab shop. Shockingly, one of the alleged attackers followed the woman into the eatery and a fight broke out when English speakers stepped in to defend her. The kebab shop owners found the victim with her dress turned out and torn and underwear in her hand, totally disoriented and not speaking a word of French, according to Paris Match. The young Australian woman had been on a night out around the cabaret district of Paris and was approached by 5 young men of African appearance, according to 7 News. The victim alleges the men then set upon her and brutally raped her at around 5 a.m. before she was able to flee to the nearby kebab shop. CCTV footage shows the shaken woman cowering in the corner of the kebab shop before a shocking turn of events. One of the alleged attackers enters the shop and pats the victim on the back before placing a food order. An enraged diner then swung at the man before staff broke up the altercation and the alleged rapist fled the scene.
What fucking nerve? First you fucking sexually assault her, and then you see her, oh, hi, to give her a pat, and then order food like nothing happened. Like,
They don't give a fuck. They're criminals.
Well, a little girl in my son's school had just been told he cannot wear England bows in her hair for school in her own country because it's offensive and was asked to remove them. Her mom says no, and rightly so.
The little girl can't wear ribbons in her hair with
Yeah, like the
Like the
England
English-
flag
Yeah.
kind of like
the
design.
Union Jack.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. The Rape Game Inquiry report found that at least 250,000 British white girls had been raped, forced into Islam, trafficked, and more. Rape Gang members are 95% Muslim. Please, no one tag Pierce Morgan in this tweet. In case you guys haven't noticed, Pierce Morgan made it a certain comment, basically just kind of passing over this, like, oh, it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, he was saying, if I remember correctly, I think he said, "No, that's not true," or "I don't believe those numbers."
Yeah, something like that. And basically, he was like a Holocaust denier. Oh, I don't believe that many Jews got killed.
Well, they they hide it. They don't let people know. I mean, when you can get in trouble just for mentioning that stuff in their country on Facebook,
Yeah,
they've been hiding this stuff for a long time.
when the police, the government, parliament, the elected officials, they were all covering it up. All of them. Like, what do you do? What chance do you have?
And anytime you try to stand up or whatnot, they basically try to convict and ostracize you.
Yeah, what do? You flee your home country that you've lived in your entire life because there's so many layers of people that should be helping you, but they're all covering it up. They're all involved in a massive cover up, and it's fucking
ridiculous.
awful.
I mean, it's happening all over the place. Like there's an example of that French woman that was the same thing happened to her. She comes out about, or she mentions it, and I guess she's being interviewed on a TV show there, and she tells her story. She gets berated for doing that. They charge her for telling that story.
Mm-hmm.
They literally charged her for telling the story, a true story. And then, of course, because of public backlash, namely from the United States, she was still prosecuted, only now it's just €1,000 fine.
Ugh.
And then, of course, she's appealing that because, it's like, could you imagine that?
Mm-hmm.
Being prosecuted for telling your story because it might offend or it might create anger towards a certain group of people.
Oh, what would they do? I mean, they might get offended and they might
What about her? What about her being offended sexually
and the thousands of other young women in those countries, in France and England, that are being assaulted? I think they matter more.
They matter way more than these pieces of shit.
I'm offended that they're finding that girl, so they need to pay me a fine, the government, for finding her, because now I'm offended.
That's all connected.
It is.
All those European countries, Germany, France, England, for example, they're all following the same practices, same policies.
According to the reports, 87% of those convicted in these groups based child sexual exploitation or distinctively Muslim names. Men involved in these gangs were not convicted. Muslims to be around 95% in that area. Majority of the rape gang networks consist entirely of men from Muslim backgrounds. How many times can you shout fire in a house or fire anywhere and it's actually on fire and people are just like, nope, I don't think so. It's not fire.
Stop saying fire or we're going to arrest you for making people panic or nervous or uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, the building is burning down around you.
It
started when it was just a little fire and people said, hey, let's put that out. It's gonna grow. Oh, you're making people panic. You're not allowed to do that. And then it just kept growing.
But at least some things have come, which is what this guy happened. Starmer was director of public prosecutions. He allowed 13,000 rapists to get away with rape. So that's nice of him.
Yeah. Also, isn't he Russian?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they found his old documents where he's actually from Russia.
He issued rapist warning letters?
Yep.
Warning letters. That's like I kill 5 people and they send me a little, leave a post-it at my desk saying, gotta calm down now.
They were literally doing that, giving warning letters. Oh, this isn't, we don't do that here. Don't do that. It's bad.
Wagging your finger at them.
After they've already done the crime.
And of course, this bitch this week, I believe it was Monday actually, crocodile tears from the professional snake. Mm-hmm. He resigned.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess he's got to take his millions and millions of dollars that he's got and just go to a tropical island somewhere, where he doesn't have to deal with
The only
this
question
shit.
is will they have an election or are they just going to replace him with the next guy?
They've
that's gonna do
replaced
the
so
same
many
thing?
fucking people over there that they've had to step down saying funny. I was talking to my friend Al. I was like, you should be happy. And he's like, man, they're just going to wind up with another douchebag in there.
Didn't they have something like, I don't remember what, they've had like several new prime ministers over the last 8 years
Yeah.
or something like that.
And they've
they just
all
keep going
been
through.
one worse after the other. This
Yeah.
is probably the worst. I mean, the only way they could get someone in there, his position now, that would be worse is like if they would literally increase those numbers. So it's like he saw 250,000. Fuck it, let's increase it to 500,000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anyone they get has got to be better than this piece of shit.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Or they could be worse. I
Oh.
mean, that's the thing. That's what I was saying. Are they going to be elected or is it going to be just another person they replace them with?
I don't know. I don't know how the prime minister thing gets. I think they're just kind of like. I think the House says, "Okay, we elect this person." Kind of like the speaker, how like we do. I don't think the public gets a vote in it. Let's see here. Yeah, this is where he says he resigned. Let's see.
It's a big one. Just moments ago, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer resigning after mounting pressure from the Labour Party and the public.
His own party.
Party is asking now is whether I am best placed to lead us into the next general election.
Oh, maybe there is.
I have
I don't
heard
know.
the answer of my parliamentary party to that question, and I accept that answer with good grace. Every decision I've taken has been about putting the country I love first.
Yeah. Right.
Bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, Russia.
Bullshit. Yeah, no
He's-
shit.
he's-
My country.
He's not from
My
the UK.
country. I see what I'm trying to do is I saw the birth rates were lower, and so I was like, bring in on the Muslims. They'll knock up all of our white girls, and the population will grow.
Oh,
That's my only way of him thinking this was a good idea.
Yeah. Well, honestly, that is part of that original thinking. It's like, well, we're having a lowering in birth rate, and actually we're at a negative birth rate. So then, you bring in more people from the outside, but they don't think about what that's going to cause. That literally causes replacement.
When he says, "I'm putting the country that I love first," unless he's talking about fucking Saudi Arabia, he's fucking lying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no shit. This is fucking ridiculous. I mean, how much longer? Like I said last week, I was talking to my friend Al over there, and he said that I told him, look, I'm surprised you guys haven't had a civil war yet because people are getting fed up over there.
Oh yeah, Ireland already fought back.
Yeah, Ireland's already
They're-
fought back, but
They're
it's not.
assisting the migrants move out of their places.
Yeah, but of course, with these guys, it doesn't take Ireland very long to get like pissed off.
Here's a
No
little,
Guinness.
something on the UK when he steps down or when he finishes stepping down. There will not be an election. The new prime minister will be chosen through a Labour Party leadership contest. The Labour Party are the majority in Parliament. So the leader of the Parliament will.
The Labour Party is responsible for all
Yeah.
this horseshit. The
So
rape
it's-
gang, the mass migration, all of it.
It could just be more of the same.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it!
I know. I've been seeing a lot of people over there calling for an election. It's
Yeah.
like we need to have an actual election. Let the people decide. Replace this guy.
Well, it's time to revolt. We've done it before.
Seriously.
And
Well,
we became America.
That's what I've been saying. It's kind of like you talked about that movie, A Citizen
Vigilante. Mhm.
right? Kind of reminds me of back in the day when they would have Clint Eastwood and doing all these vigilante movies and things like that. Those things come about because of things that are going on in the culture.
Yep.
When
Mhm.
government's not doing their job, those kind of movies become more popular, right? So I think that's that ties right into this.
Mhm.
You can go all the way back to the American Revolution, right? What was the biggest reason? That the straw that broke the camel's back was redress of grievance. The king stopped listening,
Yep.
Mhm.
right? And that's what's happening there. Not only do the people not have redress of grievance because the government doesn't listen to them when they're talking about these issues.
They're
getting
being
in trouble
prosecuted
for
because of it. Yeah.
Are they trying to cause a civil war?
Probably. So I remember a while back I said, I don't understand what's happening over there. It has to be the people in charge. They're not really for the UK, and that they're infiltrating, that they're spies or something. Either that or the people that are in charge and they're letting all this shit happen. they're being blackmailed or something. And what I really don't understand is the police that have their two-tier policing over there, and they treat white people so poorly, yet they themselves are white, and that's what I don't understand.
Well, basically, they're told, "Hey, do you want a job?
Pretty
You
much.
do what we tell you to do."
I mean,
And that's the only thing I could think of, and that gets really strongly into the whole. I believe it was Nazism. So
yeah, I mean, there is a way that government really can come in and take control of the police forces and all that kind of thing. And you tell them what they have to do, and you make it sound good. You make it sound just. We don't want to be racist, you know. I mean, I think one of the worst legacies of what happened in World War II with the Nazis was the fear of looking like racist, right? So if you even do anything, you point at this, oh, this group is not conducive to our civilization because they have completely different cultures, then you're just called a racist and they shut you up.
racism, calling someone a racist or racism in general, it's lost all meaning.
Yeah.
It has. I mean, I don't want to blame like the UK word or something like that. It started here. I mean, we call everyone racist. They just lost all meaning. So now you go overseas and I was like, they call everyone racist.
Yeah.
So it doesn't hold a shame like it used to.
Yeah.
Like if you're called a racist, you were like, oh my God, did I do something horribly wrong? Now it's just like, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Hey, you know, I figured this out a long time ago when people started calling me racist just because I wanted border security. Okay, well then that means you don't know what racism is.
No.
You know, I'm not going to listen to you anymore because you don't have a logical frame of mind. You know?
It could be any race. Any race. It could be an alien life form coming across the border illegally. And it'd feel the exact same way. You're like, secure the border.
You could be a hot, blonde, sweetest woman and you become here illegally. I still don't support it.
Yeah, I might.
You know?
I might be like, hey,
I might help her apply for asylum.
My friends are single. You know, you want to keep in contact with them, I'll give you their phone number.
Right. We bring you back to the country.
But you got to get the fuck out of here because what you did was illegal.
Right. But the reality is that's a very small, tiny, minute percentage. It's so rare, it's not even funny, you know? So when I hear these people online, they're like, well, they're targeting brown people. ISIS, they're just targeting brown people. So no, they're just targeting illegals. And a majority of people that come here illegally are not of light skin.
I mean, hell, they're trying to deport a bunch of Chinese people too, and they're not exactly dark at all.
Right?
So
I mean, these people are just insane.
They're stupid. And I really hope that the women that were raped, all 250,000 of them, even though I still think that fucking number's low, I hope they get help.
Yeah.
And I hope the country changes around. But
I listened to some of those stories from a few of the women that came out and spoke publicly, and it's just absolutely horrendous. I mean, we're not talking. It's bad, right? You hear about bad rape stories all the time, right? You know, but these were just absolutely horrendous. I mean, you can't even think of the worst. You know, trafficked and gangs and hundreds of men doing this stuff. You know, on one individual. I mean, I don't understand how people can turn a blind eye to that kind of evil, or a young girl, a young lady, she goes in to a doctor, to a hospital to get treatment. They don't even ask any questions. 13 years old,
No. I heard the story about one girl, I think she was 11. She was saying that she got raped by, it was like 3 or 5 men or whatever, Muslim men. And they're like, you're just an underage prostitute, a child prostitute. Like, what?
No, she didn't make that choice.
No.
And that's how they did it. That's why we have mandatory reporting laws here. If you're 11 years old and you go into a hospital and the doctor doesn't report it, they get in trouble. And I don't always think that's necessary, but in cases like that, absolutely, that's why they exist.
Okay,
shut up.
I'm kind of pissed off.
It's just that really got my blood boiling.
Yeah.
The thing is we've known this for years. People have been reporting this for years, but the UK government, France, Germany, all of them, they just deny it. No, not true, not true.
Well, now they have it, and anyone want to place bets whether it's actually going to fucking change or not?
I don't know. The UK people, man, they're pissed.
Unless they actually have like a civil war or something like that, I don't see it changing. It's going to be more of the fucking same.
Either that or bring back the Crusades.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I keep. It's not,
started.
a lot of people don't like to say it, but I think we need the modern equivalent to the Crusades. But are people willing to do it? That's the thing, because it can't be pretty.
Yeah, 3 volunteers right here.
Yeah.
It won't be pretty. It's the other side is willing to be as brutal and horrible as they need to be victorious.
Because the government's protecting them.
Yeah.
We on the other side, they can't even say anything, or they're like, nope, better shut the fuck up, or we're gonna ruin your life worse than what those guys did to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say things like that. You can't even talk about it. Don't even think about it or mention it ever again.
Thank God for our Constitution. At least we have freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I can say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that was your douchebag of the week, and these people need to burn in fucking hell. I'm sorry, they do. I make no picks and bones on it. I mean, they just need to be goodbye. All right, well, after that horrendousness, hopefully he's got a good take on something. I'm hoping that he can take me away from my suicidal thoughts. It is now time for James's takeaways. Go ahead.
I do have James takeaways, don't I? Huh?
Yeah. All right, and go ahead. Hit his intro real quick.
Make sure I get the right one, because I think I looked at the wrong one.
As you can see, we do these episodes very productively.
Yeah.
Very well organized.
I'm really organized, aren't I? Let me scroll up to the right part. Okay, here we go. All right, knuckleheads.
James takeaways. Hear his voice resound in the heart of a moment. Wisdom's found. Every thought's a treasure. Every laugh's a win. With confidence, we'll let the journey begin.
I already did this one.
God damn it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, my takeaway is about procrastination and why it's important
Don't
to take care of things ahead of time.
Which is funny, because I actually about it ready.
My takeaway this week is readiness. Just like the Boy Scouts, you always should be prepared.
Mm-hmm. Scouts honored.
Scouts honored. Or like I do it, one in the pink, one in the stink.
What? One in the pink, one in the stink.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. I actually did it, and I don't know where it's at. It just disappeared.
Well, that was James's takeaway. Obviously, his takeaway has been taken away this week.
James's takeaway is about dementia.
I put it in Google Docs, and it's not showing.
Well, I think really hard. Do you remember what it was about?
Vaguely. I did it like 2 or 3 days ago, and it was 2:00 in the morning.
I see.
All right, well, no worries. Well,
you know what?
This.
I'll make something up.
Okay.
All right. Citizen Vigilante. I actually considered about doing it on that anyway, because that was one of my options. Reality is that I haven't finished watching the whole movie. I have watched part of it. I recommend people watch it. Elon Musk posted it on X. It's had over 1 million views already, from what I understand, or something like that. So it's banned in Germany. The movie was made in Germany, and you can understand why it was banned in Germany, because it's telling the truth. It opens up. One of the opening scenes is a woman is walking with her young son. They're walking out of a store. A black migrant comes walking by, has a knife hidden behind him, and he stabs her in the neck. Kind of familiar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it opens up. Now, from what I've seen it, it's not well produced, right? The guy spent his own money to make this movie because nobody would fund it. Acting's not on par, with modern movies, and it's.
Have you gotten to the part where like all the UN SWAT team keeps going upstairs and they keep getting killed and they keep sending more?
I haven't got to that. I did hear about that though. I watched some various clips while I'm still watching the movie, but and I listened to.
I watched it too. The acting is good. The plot is good. Right. It's just the execution sucked.
But that's okay. I think it
It's just there for the message.
Yeah, it's a message, and people need to understand that that's where people are. They're pissed off. They want somebody to protect them, or they're going to start, standing up and doing it themselves. And that's where we're at in Europe. And it's getting that way here in some places more than others. As I keep telling people, that's how Islam conquers a country. They come in, they play nice. You will always have the outliers because, they have permission to do that, right? You have the outliers that will go ahead and do these murders and these rapes and do all these things because they think it's okay for them. But when you have a country that is covering it up and making it illegal for you to even fight back, eventually it's going to come to a head. If they wait until they have a stronger minority, they won't win.
No.
If they wait until Muslims are 1/3 of the country, the natives don't win. Historically, that's the case because they are willing to do anything to win, whereas most people just want to be left alone. They'll hide in their homes and do nothing. And that's my takeaways for this week.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, we were actually talking about that movie outside. He hadn't seen it, and I had to tell him, yeah, it's on fucking Prime, but I put it on the server already. I already watched it. It's funny, dude. It's like they keep sending in SWAT people, and they keep getting mowed down one after the other. We need more SWAT. What are you doing? Why do you keep sending them out there? It will remind me of like a bad video game where you're just like sitting there and you're just like shooting people that are coming in that they keep like respawning more people. Just like, why? Okay, guys. Well, it's the end of the month, so it is time for some body cam fun. Go ahead and hit the intro.
It's time for some seriously stupid people. It's time for body cam fun.
All right, guys. So this Tesla driver is sitting on his phone at a red light when a motorcycle cop notices. Instead of pulling him over right away, the officer takes off his body cam, records the driver using his phone, then swings around behind him and lights him up. So, see, there's the driver, and there's the police officer. He's like recording him because you shouldn't be on your fucking phone when you're driving, even though I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just waits.
But he's technically stopped at a red light.
Well, by law, a lot of times you're not even allowed to do that. Because if your car is in any position besides park, you're able to like, oh, I'm not paying attention. Your foot gets off the brake or whatever.
Even if it's in self-driving mode?
Maybe.
That's a good question. What happens when your car starts driving on its own?
Well, I guess if that's the case, you're going to be like here when the car's driving and the officer's going to be like, oh. All right, what else do we got? Body cam footage shows Boston police showing up at a man's house after he called 911, wishing him a happy birthday. This is actually a nice one.
What's up, pal? How are you?
So this guy actually has Down syndrome.
Chris, I'm Frank. Good to meet you. Israel. How old are you today? It's your birthday? 25. Is it your birthday? Yes, sir. You're not just making that up. Let me see. We're trying to light you candles, man, but the wind blew them out for you. But are you allergic to nuts? Hell no. All right. We got you a gift.
That's nice.
See, this is nice. I mean, he called the police. He called 911 because he wanted someone to wish him a happy birthday. He's got Down syndrome. I think that's cute. And then the police go out there and they actually do. I think that's probably the nicest 911 call these guys probably ever gotten.
It is sad though that nobody wished him a happy birthday.
There you go, ready? Happy birthday.
Oh, nobody ever wishes me a happy birthday until I come to work.
See, that's fucking nice. Good for him.
Yeah, that's great.
That's really nice. Now let's move on to something stupid.
What the fuck?
The body cam footage shows the arrest of a transgender YouTuber, Nikita Dragon, while having a meltdown.
I'm not sorry for anything. You were on me now. All right. Cool. I'm going to go back and forth. What would you guys like us to do? The next complaint I get? You guys want her? No, that's first. I'm not going to. If you get one more time. Don't do that. You're gonna go to jail if you do that. You do.
There you go.
Come on.
That's gay as fuck.
Ugh. I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Water hit me too, by the way.
That's assault, stupid ass.
Yeah, and people are stupid. They don't realize this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else interesting happen, or he's just getting arrested?
I don't know. It's just transgender, so I don't know if it was a dude that turned into a guy or a guy that turned into a dude, but I'm guessing since it's dressed like a female, it's a dude.
Yeah.
That's a dude. That's clearly a man.
Yeah, and I can hear her singing. She's fucking singing. Well, he's singing.
When we started not justifying, but celebrating mental illness, this became a thing.
Okay. What the fuck? All right. Body cam just dropped. The suspect thought he could run until the officer made one move that changed everything. All right. Let's see here.
Hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
See, my truck's not that jacked. I'd probably be stuck on the curb.
Looks like
Oh no, he's going to the Papa John's, not the Papa John's.
looks like pretty good shot placement. It's difficult to see, but I think he may have hit him.
Might have.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, he's stopped now.
The only thing that's dangerous about that is possible crossfire.
Yeah, I think you got him. I don't think I looked. I couldn't find part 2 of this. What else do we got? What would you do in this situation? Your thoughts?
Yeah, but I want to cover this in case it missed.
On January 21st, 2025, at approximately 12:33 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, U.S. Border Patrol agents, along with Yuma Police Department officers, were assisting U.S. Marshal Service deputies in executing an arrest warrant at 10234 37th Street in Yuma, Arizona. The U.S. Marshal Service deputies ordered the occupants of the residence to exit with their hands in the air. 2 occupants exited the house and were detained without incident. The subject of the warrant initially exited the house, but quickly re-entered and fired approximately 101 bullets from an AR-15 towards law enforcement officers positioned outside. The subject remained in the house barricaded. For approximately 3 minutes, several iterations of fire came from the target residence towards law enforcement officers. A Yuma County Sheriff deputy returned fire with his service-issued firearm. Responding Border Patrol agents set up a perimeter around the house and deployed less lethal munitions into the residence.
Why?
The subject later appeared in the garage, at which point the U.S. Marshal Service deputy returned fire, followed by a Border Patrol agent.
Oh fuck! That's it. Shit.
Okay.
Well, that sucks. Is there like more video of this?
I don't know what I would do in that situation. I guess the same thing.
Right.
An odd question.
In this video, police respond to a call.
Oh, so this is like your family home? Yeah. Okay. Hi, sir.
Hello.
So did you guys go upstairs already? No, I was home, and then it like outside
Now the officers are getting more details and deciding whether it's safe to go inside. You can tell they're being cautious. They don't know if this person is armed or how unstable the situation
Ah, shit. There's a female police officer. Fuck. This is gonna be a bloodbath.
That'd be fine.
Huh? He's been to the hospital before? Okay.
Looks like New York.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a second.
What did you say?
Yeah, something like, hold on, give me a second. This is gonna end too. These clips suck this week. Like, oh, cool. They watched them go inside the fucking thing. Ooh.
You didn't watch these clips first?
No, because I wanted to be like generally surprised.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to actually start watching them. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, will it be good or not? All right. Well, that was body cam fun. It's fine. Maybe I'll do another one.
The thrills and excitement as the female cops go through.
I'm telling you. I swear to God, I thought I heard her say, I think I broke my nail. I swear to God. All right, so that was body cam fun. It was not very fun.
Yeah, female cops should not be having nails like that.
No, they should not. All right, guys. Well, it is time for the game. Man, I'm going to start setting this up. Let's see here. And then we're going to get out of here, and we're going to go do something. I just don't know what the fuck we're going to go do.
I don't know. Probably the same thing we always do.
Try to take over the world.
That's my dream. I'm a super villain.
Let's do Quiplash. We haven't done Quiplash in a while. Alrighty. All right, go ahead and hit the intro.
You know what time it is, baby. It's time to play some fucking games. My nipples are so hard right now.
All right.
Who's gonna win this week?
Probably Ram.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I don't win very often.
You're the VIP.
Once in a while, I
Sneak in there. Was that one time you were in last place and then you came out of nowhere?
Right.
As we all know, that's my new name. Rompeculo.
Broke ass.
Rompeculo.
Broke ass.
All right, you can go ahead and start it.
Oh, me? Okay, sure.
Oh, whoever the first one's in has got to start the damn thing.
I didn't know that. Otherwise, next time I'll wait. But you do the first time.
Right.
Welcome to Schmitty. I'm Quiplash. I'm sorry, can we start over? No? Forget it. I'm sensing a lot of repressed anger in this group, mostly from me. So everybody
A little
back
bit.
off, and let's start the game. Round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more
Nice.
folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go.
All right. Um. All right.
Let's see what we got. Number 1 on the list. What you've been searching for wasn't inside you this whole time. It was in blank. Okay, select your favorite quip.
Gronk or the fridge?
Yay. It was in the fridge.
Yeah, it was in the fridge.
It was in the fridge.
Coming up next, a food truck you might see in Texas
blank on a stick. Put in your votes.
So it's fat ass or dick? Fat ass on a stick or dick on a stick? Damn it!
Yay!
See, this is the reason he's been winning for like all these weeks.
Up next, the name of a really crappy robot. Ready, set, vote.
So it's either broken or the Poopy 5000.
That's a crappy robot if I've ever heard one.
You guys, I use Dude Wipes. Now they have Poopsicle. And so if you ever felt like wiping your ass and making it smell like a bomb pot, I highly recommend.
No.
Here comes round two.
Yeah.
If you like round one but thought all the points should be doubled, I got the round for you.
Fortunately, it's in a gun and like there's a. Never mind.
Let's take a look. Prompt number one is only thing you can remember from inside the womb. Okay.
It was
choose
dark.
your favorite.
So being awesome or it was dark. Damn it.
And next, what the fine print on every love coupon says. It's voting
No
time.
cash value or anal not included.
That's a good one. I knew it.
Of course.
Next in the hopper, why are we put here on this earth? Get devoted.
To be awesome or to serve Big Mike?
No, I reject that.
Oh yeah, I
It's about time you got some points.
I think his answer for everything in the last few was to be awesome. To be awesome.
Let's see who's winning now.
He's running low on caffeine, the brain's not working.
Yeah.
And now round three, the last match. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt. Follow these wordlash instructions.
Come up with a new TV show with a word in this title. Fudge.
I know what you're probably going to put.
All right, brace yourselves. Okay, in round three, you get to
Oh,
award
okay.
a gold medal to your top quip. Have at
I
it.
don't smell fudge.
I was wrong.
So it's go fudge yourself, you fudgy fudge.
well,
the fudge fam. Fudge
The-
cops.
The Fidouge. The Fidouge family. Famil.
Someone needs to take a spelling lesson.
Yes.
More like
or
typing.
Some coffee.
Nice. Let's see who's stacked. Let's sell off those medals for points.
Sadly, James got no points because we couldn't read what he wrote.
That's all.
He's having a stroke.
For a second, he was like,
Yep.
shocker. Ram won yet again.
Yep. See, I called it. I should get points just for calling it.
You get nothing, you lose. No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing. You lose, sir.
Good day, sir.
Final thoughts, Ram.
I'm hungry. That's my final thoughts.
Well, I think there's a cocked meat sandwich in there.
Movie could have been better, and I'm hungry.
What about you, James? Final thoughts.
My final thoughts. That's another episode in the books. There are knuckleheads. Like, subscribe, share if you're not soft, and we'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.
All right, my final thoughts. Don't subscribe to us if you are hard. I'd rather you be soft and subscribe and watch us than being hard. Just saying.
I was not referring to that, but okay.
That's what I took from it, sir. And with that, fuck off.